Good day everybody, Vanish001 here, and what did you think of that? I've always wanted to get one, and I can't believe he was flying that low. But yeah, I got him. Always wanted to get one, mate. Before the game ended and we stopped playing this game, getting a chopper with C4 was my #1 thing. Up there with getting a hind on Atacama with the grenade launcher. Fucking determined to get one of those too. So we're playing Lagoon Depressor here, Aussie and I. Putting the C4 out here, and the problem with doing that is you've kind of got to hang around to, you know, see when the boats do come along. Takes you out of the fight for a bit, so I'm sorry I'm going to be standing around here for a little bit waiting for a boat. We weren't too fucking worried. There's plenty of fucking guys over there on the right hand side to take care of anybody who's going on to B. So yeah, you know, got to have a little bit of fun once in a while at the start of the games, you know, when you, I think this is like my second game for the afternoon. And I should apologise to you for that video yesterday. I'm fucking sick as a dog at the moment, eh? Bloody doctor's got me on antibiotics so I can clear my chest up, but yeah, it's fucking really fucking keep me up at night, it is. So I haven't had much sleep either. So I've got some questions here from Fairy Dust Mofo. Hi Vanish, do you think all Australians swear a lot? Not all Australians, but there are quite a few of us that, you know, it just depends who you're around really. If you're around your friends, you're around your mates, you're not really going to be too worried about formalities. You're just going to, oh you prick, yeah, fuck, come here mate, you know. But you're not going to be like, oh hello, how are you going? You're not going to be like that. You're going to be like, fuck you, what are you doing? Fuckhead, come over here, fuckhead. You know, so it's not all Australian, it just depends who you're around. It is pretty much a, like punctuation in Australian speech. The word fuck, it's like, oh, fuck this guy, fuck that guy. Just mentioned that a few times. Just, you know, it's the way it is, mate. I wouldn't say everybody does it though. Okay, Swanky the Clam. Do you think DICE will implement a red dot tampering customization, or do you think they will feel like they're stealing from Black Ops? No, I don't think they will, and I don't think it'd be a good idea for them to even try it. We're gonna have a little love heart on your red dot or something. You know, people aren't gonna want that in Battlefield. Battlefield players tend to be a little older, so I don't think they're gonna be too interested in having, you know, a smiley face red dot side or something like that on their weapon. So I don't think DICE is even going to worry about doing that, mate. I don't think it'd be a good idea if they tried to, you know. Pure Ranger. Would you like to see any gun return from Battlefield Bad Company 2? Yeah, I'd like to see the 9A91 actually. You might be a bit surprised by that, but I quite like the gun, eh? It's, you know, small magazine size, but it's fucking powerful, man, and very accurate, even at distance. The iron sights suck, but then again, you know, put a red dot on it and you fucking laugh, and put it 4 times on it and you're laughing. So I can't believe I missed that guy, and I didn't expect that fucking medic to come dropping down out of the bloody building onto me. So yeah, I would like to see a few actually, but I know there are going to be a couple that are, but I can't say what, because, you know, I'm under NDA from the alpha, so I can't go around telling you all that kind of stuff. Some people might already know, and if they do, they're welcome to put it in the comments. Just, I'm not going to make that comment, you know. Well, I don't feel like getting sued. But watch this shit right here. So, boom. And he fucking knifed me, man. It's like fucking commando fucking shit. I think he ends up getting someone else here in the kill cam. Yeah, just right then he knifed a sniper. And Aussie comes along and fucks him, mate. Fucks him right up. He's been running the 870 with slugs, so he's been loving it. Okay, moving right along. Draco 1, would you consider yourself more of a defensive player or offensive player? I consider myself a player who can adapt to what's happening around, but I do like a defense. I don't mind playing a defense. You know, people say, oh, I usually quit after, I don't want to play fucking defense, I'm just going to quit. Mate, I played every single game, I've pretty much been a rage quitter few, but not many. And I typically like to stick it out and see what happens. You know, if we can pull out a win. Sometimes I get demoralized and I think, oh fuck it, you know, we can't win, and I get about that kind of fucking, oh, fuck this shit, you know, I don't want to fucking do this, you know. You get very demoralized sometimes when you're just getting walked over. Your team's not really fucking helping out. Okay, we got Barkley. On the topic of broadband, what do you think of the new broadband plan that will cost $1.8 billion for the Labor government? Well, the national broadband system here in Australia is supposed to be rolled out within the next 5 years. Now, I think that's too long a timetable. I think it should have been done a number of years ago. I think we're lagging well behind the rest of the world in our broadband speeds. We're just so fucking far behind countries like Japan. And with, you know, as I'm said, I'm going to start live streaming. But, you know, I get like 1 megabyte or megabit per second up. And a lot of Americans get like 2.5, 2.4. Some probably even more. That kind of rhymed right then, didn't it? But yeah, we are so far behind, and I think the timetable needs to be sped up, and we need this shit to be rolled out ASAP as quick as possible. I don't think we can compete as a country, you know, economically, if we don't start getting this fucking shit together, start getting our infrastructure with the internet in particular sorted out. I'm kind of thinking selfishly too. I'd like a fast internet speed for gaming, but then again, I've got friends who work, you know, in commerce and that, and they would themselves like, or you know, they've travelled overseas. They've seen what it's like, and they would like that kind of speed over here, but they just don't get it. So, you know, I think it's a great idea. I don't think all the negativity that the Liberal government has put onto it is justified. I think it's a necessity that our country needs, and it's something that needs to be implemented ASAP. That's what I believe, Mark. So I did a live stream test this afternoon. Quality wasn't overly good. I'll put the link to my page in there, and you can have a look at the video that was recorded from it if you want to. The quality's not great. I did notice not so much lag, but a little bit. It felt like I was playing on an overseas server. And geez, I feel like shit right now, I gotta tell you. So I'm sorry if I'm sounding a bit fucked up. I'm kind of on medication and I feel a bit, you know, a bit funny and all that. But yeah, I'll get over it in about a week or so. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get videos out, but don't be holding your breaths or anything, guys, because it's only if I feel like doing it. And I kind of just felt like doing it tonight. I had some pretty good games. I'm gonna put the rest of that video that you saw at the start there. That particular game was quite good. I'm gonna try and submit it to Pixel Enemy Revive and see if it goes up, so be on the lookout for that. If you haven't subscribed to Pixel Enemy Revive, go over and do it. Bloody great channel. It does a lot for the Battlefield community. Subscribe to Pixel Enemy, and also go over to Don't Revive Me Bro, the website, and have a look. I'll put all the links down in the description. Sign up and, you know, join the community. I'll catch us again next time, and thanks for watching. You thought you got away from it, didn't yous? Yeah, I missed it yesterday. Double dose of it, mate. Play the fucking objective or get the fuck out of the game. That's the way it is now, mate.